Hi everyone. So this is going to be a quick fashion showcase of my Gladiator in Path of Exile 1. Quite a few people asked from the previous videos, how did I put together such a good looking character? Um, what microtransactions am I using to pull this off? How much do you have to spend to achieve something of a similar caliber? It'd be tough to equal, but to at least approach the caliber of fashion that we have going on here. So that's what this is all about. I'm going to explain how it's possible, how I did it, and how you might be able to approach it. So let's just zoom in and get a nice overall view. Um, I don't really have to say too much. I don't think it's pretty obvious how aesthetically pleasing this character is. Um, you might be wondering, what are these character effects above my character's head and also around his ankles? Both of those came from the Harbringer League, which was a number of years ago. And it's widely agreed to have had some of the most attractive rewards. So on the league challenge, you could, if you I think got up to 36 challenges, get all of these various pieces. So the Harbinger character effect here on the bottom is this beautiful blue flame that somebody took several minutes to design, and it looks quite nice. Matching, of course, we have the crown effect here, the blue flame that's actually animated, as you can see, which is nice. Now, I decided, because those two things are on their own so nice and attractive, I tried to keep everything else simple. So I stayed with the standard Gladiator red shirt. And that looks very nice. It matches with the blue pretty well. The only downside of that is you can't wear a chest piece, right? Because if I'm wearing my body armor, as you can see, it doesn't look bad or anything, but it does obscure that nice red shirt, messes up the complementary sort of feature that we have going between the blue flame and the red shirt. So I don't want that. Now, as far as I know, there is no way to have the body armor equipped, but to hide it cosmetically on your character, right? So it is a bit of a sacrifice, but it's worth it, right? If you're actually committed to the fashion, to simply play without body armor. And that's how you can maintain this red shirt look. Uh, Similar story for the shield, right? I kept my basic shield and weapon, no special effects. I'll show you here in the cosmetics tab. All I'm using, and this is a bit surprising, but as you can see, it works. I am using the Harbinger effects both for the character effect and as the helmet skin, right? So if we remove that, you can see we have this ugly little helmet on here. We don't want that, right? We want the Harbinger effect. So we'll go back to that. I have this shield MTX. That's just way too much, right? The red, it's too much red with the shirt. It obscures some of the blue flame. You don't want that, right? So we're keeping that off. I do have a portal effect, which of course doesn't affect my character in terms of the character model. And I've chosen the parasite pet. You can choose different ones. There's this little eagle that we could have flying around. That's also pretty nice, but is kind of flashy, takes away attention from the rest of my character. So I'm just going to remove pets for the moment because that's not the purpose of this video. So you can see my guy jumps around. He does some attacks. And overall, it just looks really nice, really clean. All the attention stays on these blue flame effects, right? So very simple. Unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, you can't get these Harbinger effects any longer. Those were available only in the Harbinger League, which was quite a while ago, something like 6 years, I'm thinking, maybe more. If GGG released these items into the cash shop, obviously they could make a lot of money, but I believe they made a promise in the past that they would not re-release league challenge rewards for a price later down the road. Right? So they're unique, specific to the leagues in which they were released as challenge rewards. Right? So that being the case, you can't get it. So on the one hand, this is very simple, but on the other hand, very difficult to replicate, because unless you were playing way back then and still have these effects somewhere in your stash, you won't be able to recreate this effect. And again, as far as I'm aware, there's just nothing else out there that can really match some of the power of these specific character effects, right? So I hope you enjoyed it. Right? On the one hand, I'm sorry because it'll be tough to replicate this, if not impossible. But on the other hand, at least you can look at it in a video and enjoy the possibility that some people have of looking this good. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're not too jealous about my character. I will see you in the next one. Bye.